Hi guys, it's Ninja Misty and Ninja Andrew coming back at you with a DCUO League Hall extravaganza.
Finally. Yeah.
Finally, we have enough marks of prestige after many, many hours of hard, diligent work, and we can get our League Hall.
Woohoo!
So,
because there's only two of us here at DorkNinjaGaming, so it takes us a lot longer to get all the marks to buy stuff, especially when, like, Misty makes, 10 times the marks that Andrew does. Woot! So,
that's right.
We really have Ninja Misty to thank for all of this, so I'll pass it back to her. Woot!
Alright, guys. Now, what you want to take note of is this large, I guess, monitor when you come into, we're in the meta wing, but it's there if you come into the magic, the tech, or the meta wing. Come over to your right, and you're going to see this large panel. Sometimes if you're still, particularly if you're on PS3, you may have loading issues. It'll take it a minute to pop in.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be what you activate on.
They made a spelling mistake, eh? It should say Canada. Canada. But that's okay.
We'll just ignore that, and we'll come back to all right, talking about, well, actually, before we get started, let's talk a minute about marks of prestige, because we're talking about it like everybody knows what we're talking about. There was a new currency system that they put in specifically for the League Halls, and it's called marks of prestige. You can earn them off of duos, alerts, raids. We'll go over to the donation box and talk in a minute. But it's basically another form of currency that you need to pay rent. Yes. Ninja Andrew is expressing the emotion that we all have expressed. And it's 100,000 marks to, I guess, qualify for getting the League Hall. And then the cheapest real estate space is 25,000. So at the very minimum, you need 125,000 marks of prestige to get a League Hall. And we'll go more into depth about that in just a second. Instances that require more people, like 8-person raids, are going to give you more marks of prestige. It's also based on your tier. So if you're a tier 6 and you go and you do a tier 2 raid, you're not going to make as many marks of prestige. What I recommend is you go to the DCUO website. There's some really good graphics on there that explain the prestige currency system. It has changed a couple of times since it came out. That's my advice, is to look that up, because it's kind of confusing, and if I sit here and try to explain it, you're just going to be scratching your head and going, what is she talking about? Yeah. So just go to the DCUO website, look that up. Just know that if you're doing content that is the highest level content that you can get into, you're making the most marks.
That's right.
So right now, if Ninja Andrew and I are doing tier 6 raids, we're making 400 marks of prestige.
Now,
and then it's scaled down.
If we were tier 4 and we were doing tier 4 content, we'd be making the same amount of marks.
The same amount.
But
with less work.
With less work on easier content. So.
But don't say that we said that.
Yeah. So, essentially, if we were to grind out all the tier 6 stuff on here, it would take us a long time, and we'd make a decent amount of marks. But if we have, let's say, a couple characters that are tier 4, and we just go and blaze through all the tier 4 content really quickly, we'll make the same amount. So, it comes down to sort of what content you're capable of doing versus what makes sense for you.
Exactly. And let me show you. I've pulled up our league management here, and you can see all of our DorkNinjaGaming characters. When you look at my contribution on Ninja Misty, the lifetime prestige amount is 13,837. And that's at my level. This is my highest leveled character. But then if I click over on Frosted, who, now she's CR 101 now, but that came from grinding this to get the marks, you can see that it's 18,198 marks. So I made more on her doing lower level content than I did doing the higher level content on Ninja Misty.
That's right.
So, you know, that just illustrates what Ninja Andrew was talking about. I think that that's, you know, if you have lower level characters that are level 30, it's kind of a stress-free way to throw some marks of prestige in there without, you know, you guys know on higher level raids, sometimes you go in there, you're in there for 2 hours, and the raid doesn't finish. And that's another point. You only get the marks off the final boss.
That's right.
So if you go, let's say if you go into Paradox, because we all know that's hit or miss if you pug in, you may get through, you know, all 4 of the little side creatures and then not make it past the final boss and spend a lot of time in there and get 0 marks of prestige.
That's right.
So play smart.
Yeah.
All right. And the next thing,
play smart or
obviously,
we'll come and kill you. Like what?
What?
It sounded like you were like being very, you know, assertive there. Play smart, damn it.
I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes. All right, here's the portal for the League Hall. We can't go in there yet because we don't have the League Hall. And this little donation box, I will click on it. Okay, I could donate my shabby palette, which I'm not going to because I need that for my feet. But you can see it gives you 3 marks of prestige. If you have extra base items, if you want to tribute some of your gear, like here's a weapon that I can actually do that too. That's pushing us right ahead. It gave us 1 mark of prestige. Woohoo. And this is a way to donate base items, and it's also a way to get rid of some of that gear. Also, I guess it would be in the same vein of when you're salvaging your gear. Be careful and don't accidentally donate the gear that you need.
Yes.
So be very careful about that.
Yeah, like there's some gear that's a little bit more worth it, I guess, to donate through that system, where it's like things that you've purchased with marks now.
Yes.
You can actually convert those into prestige, I guess, would be the conversion with that console over there. So finally, instead of just deleting those things, which we've never, like, it makes me, like, regret, you know what I mean, deleting all of the suits that I've ever had. But now and the higher the tier of the suit, obviously the more it's going to be worth. I think it only really starts getting worth it at about tier 3+, so, you know, your lower level stuff, I don't think you can necessarily even donate it, but just for
so there you go. You know that that's there. And now I guess the exciting part, right? Mm-hmm. We can figure out and we have no idea what we're doing. Yes. So just bear that in mind. All right, when I hold circle on this console, it tells me that creating League Hall requires 100,000 prestige. Would you like to create a League Hall? Why, yes, I would. All right. Right now, the only environment available is Lunar. They said that they were going to be coming out with more environments. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping, maybe Under the Sea or something like that. But for right now, we are on the moon. For terrain, you have sea or crater. I think we're going to choose one in the sea, the lunar sea. Does that sound good?
That sounds better than a crater.
Okay, and so just like when you're creating your bases out in the open Metropolis and Gotham worlds, you have different locations. And we are just going to choose one of the 25,000 mark locations because we're tired and we just want to go rest in the League Hall. But you can see that some of them do cost 50,000.
Yeah, we could have raised that other 25,000, but
Exactly. So what do you think? Sea of Showers, Sea of Clouds, Sea of Islands?
Oh man, isn't that a juxtaposition?
Sea of Serenity?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You think Serenity or Sea of Clouds?
Well, since you obviously have a leaning towards the Sea of Clouds.
Or the Sea of Islands. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like the Sea of Showers, to be honest, but
The Sea of Showers.
Hey man, maybe it's meteor showers.
What if you looked out the window and there was a bunch of meteor showers?
That'd be really cool.
That would be cool. Well, okay, we're going to take a Sea of Showers, although that sounds kind of sketchy too. So maybe it's just like Martian Manhunter standing outside the window taking a shower. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, well, here we go, guys.
I will leave the wise decision up to the Ninja Master herself.
I am pressing select, and it says create your league hall. And it says I now own a league hall. And would I like to enter my base? Yes, I would. Bye, Ninja Andrew.
See you later.
Ninja Andrew can take the portal.
Oh, there's a portal? Oh, man.
The teleporter.
I can't just go to my map and warp? What is this? I'll meet you at the league hall.
Okay, and so I will wait right here for Ninja Andrew. And while I'm waiting, I'll show you there are teleporters here for the tech wing, meta, and the magic wing.
That's kind of cool.
So, we are in our league hall, and let's go see if the Martian Manhunter's taking a shower somewhere in here.
League.
Halls.
That's right.
Okay, so we have a nice view of Earth.
That's not bad. It's not, you know.
Maybe we'll have a meteor shower. Who knows?
You know.
And then we don't have them yet because we just got our league hall. But these areas on the side... Okay, so you have to unlock the statuary for 10,000 prestige.
I don't have permission to access the statuary because I'm a noob.
And I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have 10,000 prestige yet, so there's some more work for me. How exciting! I'm so looking forward to that. And then Ninja Andrew is standing over here by the panel, and I imagine just like your base...
Well, that just let me save my statuary thing, but maybe because you're the leader, you have, like, special permissions and stuff.
Maybe. It looks like you can put 80 items in this area, which is not much.
But maybe that's just in this one room, and then maybe other areas have other ones.
So, like, if I wanted to put a pool table out here... Or anyway, you guys know how to decorate a base. And what else is in here? Okay. Set base permissions... Alrighty, so you can let people access the league hall, and I will go do that at another time.
We'll add anybody who's been added to our friends list, and if you would like access to our league hall for whatever reason, just put your thingy in the comments, and we'll hook you up. Woo!
Absolutely. So you can see there's more statue zones here. I wonder if those are 10,000 each. My fingers are aching.
Yay.
And yet another area, which is really cool. And it looks like there's another panel here, so it probably is 80 items per area.
They probably made these so that, like, each of the members of your league could have one. And we're just going to end up probably having a bajillion statues of Andrew and Misty.
How special. But see, it'll be different characters. It might be Ninja Misty and Ninja Princess and Astral Andrew, and I think it'll be cool.
Wow, this is really cool.
Oh, wow. And then here's the brains of the operation. I don't know what this is. This is where we come and we look important.
Yes, it's the Bat Computer. Just the Dork Ninja version of it.
Yes. And yet another panel where you can decorate in here, so that is exciting. 8 billion Christmas trees for all.
That's right.
And there's actually a really cool view here of the moon from up at these windows.
Oh, I totally see the Martian Manhunter taking a shower.
Ah, where? Is he in his boom tube?
That's right.
Alright, so that is that area. This is really big.
It is really big.
Know?
It's a nice area, and I guess, like, maybe we'll get to control, like, what colors are on the walls and stuff.
I'll look closer at the panel in a minute. I'm looking, where do we put our amenities? Okay, and these are going to be your generators. So this is where
Looks like
there's a bank.
banks, yeah.
And you can unlock bank slots by spending prestige.
Of course you can.
Yes.
We have donation bins.
Nice. So all 4 of these are banks. Okay. And the donation bins. Very cool. Another panel for decorating. It's like when I went into decorator mode, I didn't see the pink circles where you usually would put amenities.
Gotcha.
Oh.
At first I thought it was enemies too, but then I realized it's probably sparring targets.
Nice.
You know? It's kind of like a little barracks area. I wish you could go in each of the little cells, set them up as like little rooms or something, because that would be kind of cool, but...
Nice. And they have criminals in them.
You know? Oh, this is really cool. Check this out.
Wait, where are you?
I'm in this little alcove. It's got like a whole bunch of...
Nice.
Like, this is where you're going to want to come to charge up your supercharge, guys. Because you just hit a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, look at that. I'm ionic draining everybody.
Can actually show like what the full effect of some of the attacks are.
This is cool, and I like that the cells have prisoners in them.
You know? Like this dude over here, or whatever, the monster.
The Doomsday Monster, but see, we've also got him on the other side. That's hilarious.
That's really cool.
That's really funny.
Yes, the Amazonian is shaking her fist at us.
And what's going on out here? I see... You see out there?
Yeah. It's like...
And there's one of Bane's thugs. That's hilarious.
Something going on out there.
This is really cool.
I like this room.
Okay, so that is where your sparring targets are. I'm impressed.
Definitely. So I guess we're going across now.
Okay.
And you've got mailroom.
Nice. And, you know, as we've seen as we go through the rooms, there are the panels on the wall where you're going to be able to put out your your base items.
Yeah.
Okay, so plenty of mailboxes here. This is really cool.
It's a nice, setup.
It is. I'm impressed.
What have we got here?
What is down here? Okay.
Crafting tables?
Crafting table.
Yeah.
And proficiencies.
So this is our, generator thingamabobber.
Well, you can see down at the bottom, if I spend 25,000, I can increase the league's damage output for 3%. All of these are 30 days. And it's not just that. You've got support stats, healing received, berserker damage. It's just boosts.
Yeah.
It's another way to boost. When the time comes that Andrew and I are using those, we'll pick and choose. We won't be going for all of those, obviously. It'll just be the things that are most likely to benefit us, which would be...
support stats, or you've got, critical healing and power healing.
Right. Power received, healing received. So... And you can see, it's talking about a 3% increase. This is really something, if you don't get it, it's not going to make that big of a difference for you. If you do have it, it's a nice little kind of tap. But it's not like it's 25% increase, 3%.
Yeah.
That's like going to the mall and somebody saying, we're going to give you 3% off of this shirt. It's like, okay, great. I save, a couple of pennies. So... just don't get too stressed out about that if you're like us and you're in a smaller league. Okay, so...
that will be something that Misty and I will be working towards, sort of regardless, I guess, at this point, because now we have our league hall. Woot!
Exactly. And that's as far as you can go on this end. So have we been everywhere?
I think that's the entire hall.
I wonder, can you put soda machines out and stuff? Because it's
I don't know. I don't think so, because I think that those are base amenities, and we would have to have, like, league hall amenities they'll probably sell.
That may be something that's coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, this is a really cool space. I'm sure a lot of you guys, your league already has your league hall, which is
super
cool for you, because this is
the first time we've gotten to see it.
absolutely, except, inside, like, the raid or alert,
yeah.
So it's nice to be able to take some time to fly around in here and take a look at everything. And did we cover everything? I think we did, right?
I think that's pretty much everything. Like, we will take a little time, I'm sure, to decorate and maybe come back and show you guys that at some point. But, it's we're just starting to learn the ropes again here now that we've finally gotten this together.
Gotten our league hall.
Or now that Misty has gotten our league hall. So...
Yes.
That's right.
I have been dreaming of this moment for weeks. So it's finally here. Alright, guys, if you have any questions or tips or hints or anything that we are unaware of, because we are League Hall noobs at the moment, just put that down in the comments.
Or if we missed something that, if there is a place where we can put out our amenities or something like that, that would be cool.
I didn't see anything, but we'll do a little more investigation and check that out. But otherwise, thank you for joining us.
I'll throw out, like, an early invitation to our, like, DorkNinjaGaming holiday parties that we'll probably have at some point, now that we have somewhere to throw them. Woo.
Well... Are you catering?
That's
what I thought.
I'm in talks with Penguin in Gotham. He said that he had a good deal for me, but I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure either.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Like, subscribe, comments, questions. Find us out there on social media and like us and subscribe to our Twitter feed and
like me, damn it.
Find us on Facebook. I'm lonely on Facebook. I know. All right, guys.
I'm not on Facebook.
Well, you are by default because it's Misty Andrew, so you're never there. That's why I'm lonely. See? All right, guys. Join us next time for more epic League Hall adventures with DorkNinjaGaming. Bye.